Hi there, I'm Stella from Stella's Yarn Universe, and in this video I will show you how to attach hair to your crochet doll. I'm currently working on Farina the fairy, and I've already completed the head, and I secured my stitch down here, and I attached the ears and the eyes, and now I'm ready to attach the hair. And I do this before I fill the head with stuffing, because I don't want the stuffing to come out when I pull the hair through. I already know that I will need 70 strings of yarn for the hair, so I already prepared them here. And I would like my hair to be 4 to 5 inches long, so I cut my yarn into 10-inch long pieces because each of them will form 2 hairs. And that will also allow me to trim them a bit in the end. So I start right here in the front, in the middle, with the hairline, and I insert my hook underneath one of the stitches, and I insert it inwards so that the hook is pointing towards the middle of the head. And I take my first piece of yarn and find the middle of it, because that's where I'm going to pull it through. So I pull the yarn outwards so that we now have a little loop, and I pull the 2 ends through the loop and then pull them tight. And this is our first pair of hairs. Now moving on to the next one, and because the outer round has obviously more stitches than the inner round, sometimes we need to stitch through the same gap we used before to attach a pair of hair, like I'm doing now. So I'm inserting my hook in the next stitch, but it comes out in the same place like it did before. And then again, find the middle, pull it through underneath the stitch, and then pull the 2 ends through the loop we just created and pull tight. Now the next pair of hairs will have its own 2 gaps. So I'm inserting my hook here underneath this stitch, and so it comes out right here. And repeat. Pull the yarn through in the middle, create a loop, pull the ends through the loop, and pull tight. Now I'm getting quite close to the ear, so now the hairline would naturally move down. So this time I insert my hook a little lower, right here. And that's where I will attach my next pair of hairs. And for the next one, I'm moving a bit further downwards, so I'm aiming for a diagonal line here. The front hairline is now complete, so that's how it looks. And now I work my way around the ears towards the back. So I'm inserting my hook upwards and pull the yarn through downwards. And this way I move around the ear towards the back, the way the hairline would naturally go. How you attach the rest of the hair from this point on actually depends on what hairstyle you're going for. Because I'm going for a ponytail, I work in rounds, so I will attach 2 rounds of hairline, but you might want to attach a full head of hair, and in this case you would work your way from the front towards the back, always pulling the yarn forward towards the face. So my first round of hair is now complete, and I will definitely need to attach another round to achieve a nice and full ponytail. If you're going for a different hairstyle, you could now fill the whole head with hair and move your way from the top of the head towards the bottom and work in rows down towards the neck. Another reason why 2 rounds of hair are definitely enough for me in this case is because I use the same yarn that I used for the head and that I will use for the rest of the fairy. So it's quite thick and it would be too much volume if I would attach a full head of hair. But maybe that's what you're going for, so you might want to do that if it's on purpose. But I will attach my second round of hair now, and I place it directly behind the first round. So I insert my hook beneath the stitch directly behind the stitch that I attached the hair to previously. And this way I move on in the round until every hair has another pair of hair behind it. Now I'm about halfway through, so I can show you how it looks so far. And again, I insert my hook right behind the previously attached hair and attach another pair of hair right behind it. My 2 rounds of hair are complete now, so this is how it looks. And for me this means I'm done with the hair until later when I style it, but I won't do this until I finish the doll because I will move it around while crocheting and this will just mess up the hair, so I'll leave it for last. But as you can see, I have definitely enough now to make her a nice and full ponytail. And if you're aiming for a different hairstyle, for example, like Falbala, my other fairy, she has her hair half up and half down. So for her, I attached 4 more rows of hair to the back of the head, right here. So this is another option. If you like, you can have a look on my blog. I linked to it in the comments, so you can have a look and see how Falbala looks. And here is Farina with her hair done. Of course, she still needs her little wings and her leaf skirt, but I just wanted to show you how her hair looks now. Now I'm super curious to see what your dolls look like. If you'd like to show me, you can tag me under a photo on Facebook or Instagram with @StellasYarnUniverse. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more crochet videos. Thank you so much for watching. Happy creating!